Alrighty, today is a good one for people who are thinking about selling their home in the next 12 to 6 months, I would say. And plus, honestly, for any future home seller, like if you're a homeowner, you're eventually going to probably want to sell your home. And this is the number one mistake that I see people making over and over again. And this is coming from myself, who is a previous home stager. So I used to own my own staging company where I would help people stage their homes for sale. And I see this over and over and over time again. Even now, having not been a stager, I'm the buyer's agent. I come into people's homes and I bring my buyers with them and I hear the feedback directly from the buyers. So I'm gonna tell you how to avoid this mistake. Let's dive into the video. So that number one mistake is probably pretty obvious from that intro, but it's gonna be not staging your home properly. And what is home staging, right? So home staging is not just interior decorating, it's actually preparing your home for sale in a way that's appealing to buyers. So not anyone can do this. It's not just throwing a bunch of furniture in the room, specifically from Ross and Target, and calling it good, right? There is intention to the design and the application of how we do things and where we put things. So we're always trying to make rooms look bigger, feel grander. And the biggest thing is we're decluttering, because unfortunately a lot of us have a lot of items in our house, right? We've lived there for quite a while. We start to collect and hoard things. So we're really helping you declutter. So we're coming in like a personal organizer in a sense and helping you stash things away. And secondly, we're depersonalizing your home. And so this is a big issue that a lot of people have is they don't understand. Well, what do you mean I gotta take down a picture of grandma, right? What do you mean I gotta hide all these things? It's because when a buyer comes into your home, they're looking for their home and they wanna feel like they're welcomed there and they can envision their life living in your house. So when they see all of these personal artifacts and family photos and pictures of you, it looks like your home, and there's an instant turn off and an emotional wall there that they have to get over because they're trying to analyze a space and then they're distracted with your stuff. And so they're trying to like have this mental visualization battle of how can I live here? Another big thing is envisioning their items in your home. So if you are not living in the home, a lot of the times it's vacant, it's really easy for a stager to come in and completely furnish the place with fresh items. And the funny thing is, I think I saw some stat somewhere that it's like 90% of buyers who buy a home end up putting their furniture in the same place that the stagers had them, because there's like some mind imprint that happens when you find a home like that. You emotionally imprint on where the couch was in the home, which is so funny to me and fascinating. But it's because stagers are designers. We're not just furniture shoppers who throw a bunch of stuff in the house. We actually design with intention. We're looking for flow and workspaces and ways for you to linger. And I know an instant telltale when a buyer comes into a home is they sit on the couch and they linger, right? And they really have like a sense of feel and emotion. It's really hard to have that experience when it's all of your stuff or it hasn't been depersonalized and they're kind of like, ugh, can I even touch the furniture? It just feels very different. So how much is staging gonna cost you? Well, if you hire the right agent, hopefully nothing, because they should and usually do wrap it into their initial listing fee. And I know with my listing clients, we always talk that through and I say, hey, these are all the services I offer. We can kind of customize the commission base. Also asterisk knowing commission is always negotiable. And that's why we have all these new National Association of Realtors laws kicking into place to make it a more fair market for you and a very transparent place for the table discussion of listing your home. So if you guys have questions about that lawsuit, I do have a separate video specifically breaking it down of all the changes that happened in August of 2024. But moving into staging, I do want to share with you some of the research and the data behind why staging your home makes sense and why not enough people are doing it. So the number one thing is that almost 75% of sellers see an ROI, a return on investment, of 5 to 15% over the asking price. So that means staged homes sell for more money, which isn't that what every seller dreams of? Is that your home is going to sell for more than you list it? Like that's a no-brainer. The other thing is knowing that you're going to have multiple offers typically at that point. So we're creating competition. And again, it's this, if you're listing 100 listings, which ones are going to shine? It's the ones that are staged and presented professionally over the ones that are just stuck up there. And so you're gonna wanna have as many eyeballs in the first week of listing it, as many as possible, and staging does that trick. Investing 1.3% in staging results in a 7.1% average over list return, according to a 2021 survey. Sellers who choose not to stage their homes experienced an average home price reduction of 5 times to 20 times greater than the staging investment would have been. So if you don't stage your home, you can prepare to reduce your price multiple times, which is the worst conversation to have as a listing agent. When I see that a home has been sitting for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, not a bite, That's the worst call to make to someone. Fortunately, we chose not to invest in listing your home properly. And now we got to reduce the price if we want to sell it, right? That's a sucky call to have. So we can avoid that by doing it properly. And really, hopefully you're getting a little bit intentional and trusting the listing agent that you've hired to do their job. Homes that were not staged spent an average of 184 days on the market before selling. So again, if you're not staging your home, it's going to sit on the market a lot longer and you're gonna have to drop the price. So that is not bueno. And then the last stat on the time here is that homes that are staged sell 73% faster than those that are not staged. And 77% of buyers agents agree that staging a home makes it easier for buyers to visualize the property as their future home. So being a little redundant there, and you can look it up for yourself, the benefits of home staging. There is statistic after statistic after statistic. Like, it's a no-brainer for why you should stage your home. So I hope this helps. And honestly, I think this is just a reminder that when you're vetting your listing agents to talk to more than one person, don't just default to whoever your buyer's agent was or your listing agent previously, or even who Auntie's favorite is. Like, you are the owner of your house and you have free choice, and you should be feeling confident and qualified to hire the best person fitted for the job. So we're gonna link it in the description below, but I have a resource of 20 questions to ask your realtor when you're hiring them, because I truly believe it should be an interview process. You should be able to have someone tell you their wins, tell you the challenges they've overcome with their clients. Tell them how they're gonna position your home today in today's challenging marketplace. There's a lot of changes going on in the market. There's a lot of different things happening here and there. There's a lot of good things happening, but this agent better be well-versed and experienced in the most recent 30 days, not just 6 months ago. So I wanna make sure you guys are educated and informed and confident with your next move. Like I said, you can always email me. It's marina.tolentino@exprealty.com, and I'll see you next week with another video. Bye guys.